Okay, this is tutorial number 4. Let's look at arithmetic operators. Let's start with addition. That's the comments. Okay, so we can say 7 plus 4. As you know, that should be 11. Okay, you can click here, 11. Let's look at subtraction. We can say 7 minus 4. Okay, enter, which is 3. That's correct. Then multiplication. 7 multiplied by 4, that should be 28. And here, explanations. So that will be 2. We use 2 of these asterisks, and then 2. It means 2 power of 2. That's going to give us 4. Okay. We can change if we say 10. 2 power of 10 is 1024. Enter. So 1024. Then true. That's the division, they call it as a true, okay, divisions in Python. Okay, it looks like same as what you already know, like a 7 divided by 4. That's supposed to be 1.75. Okay, so something you know in mathematics. Okay, this we call it as a true division. In Python, there's something unusual. We call it as floor division. Okay, it will give you integer value, okay, close to that integer value. So if we say 7 divided by 4, okay, as you remember, this will return 1.75. So what is the close value to 1.75? Okay, so if you do floor revision, they look like 2 of them. Okay, enter, it's a 1. Okay, so it's going to be 1.75. Okay, why is 1? It's not gonna be 2 because number 2 is greater than 1.75. Okay, so close to 1 will be if number 2 is here, close to 1.75, but not greater than, that will be integer number 1. Okay, that's why it's number 1. Okay, not number 2, because number 2 is greater than 1.75. So it says floor division. Okay, close to integer value will be returned. So if you look at next example, it makes sense. If say 3, okay, for division, that usually we cannot. We say the answer should be, if we put it like this way, okay, something we know as a true division, 0.6. Okay, so if we say 3, okay, for division, you know, cannot be bigger than 0.6. That is actually number 1 integer value. Smaller than this is a 0, isn't it? So that's why it should be 0. Okay, 0. We are still doing floor division. So let's look at one more. Okay, before I do this, let me go up here. True division. Okay, what about negative value? Let me change to be, let's say, minus 13. Okay, if you enter, minus 3.25. Okay, so let me come down here, minus 13. Okay, true division 4. What will be the answer? Okay, so it's a minus 4. Okay, it cannot be minus 3 because minus 3.25, minus 3 is here, minus 4 is here, isn't it? So it will be nearest integer value, but not the greatest one. Okay, so that's why it should be minus 4, because minus 4 is here, minus 3.25, and then minus 3 is here. Okay, let me cover one more. We call it as a reminder. So let me just type it. okay, reminder, M-A-I-N-D-R, okay. So let's say 17, okay. Reminder we use, okay. So if you look at here, of course, it's 0, okay. 15 can be divided by 5, so remainder is 0. So if you say 17, okay, of course, remainder is 2, okay. So that's the main idea for reminder. So let me go back, okay. In arithmetic operators, there is addition, something you already know. Subtractions, straightforward. Multiplications, okay, sorry, multiplication. Here, 7 multiplied by 5 by 4. Usually we say 2 power of 10. Exponentiations, okay? And then natural division, something we know is a division, okay? And then here, floor divisions, okay? It will return the nearest integer value, but that not a bit greater than the value. Okay, that value here minus 4, not minus 3. Okay, if you remember that one. Let me simplify for the positive number. Say 3.25, okay, it's not going to be 4, it's greater than that 3.25. So nearest integer value will be 3, okay. So if we say here, floor division will be 3, okay. True division as it is, okay, floor division, okay, nearest the integer value. And then last one, here is the one, okay, reminder, okay, 17 divided by 5 can be divided by 3. So 3 multiplied by 5 is 15, the remainder is 2, okay, maybe it's changed to 15, remainder is 0, okay. That's all about the arithmetic operators in Python. That's all, thank you.